And we're online.
Great.
We've moved on to the internet.
Finally.
Our image is being pushed out
Yep.
onto the internet. Hey, everybody, it's me, Will.
Hi, guys. I'm me, Kristen.
We're back for another live recording of Guide to the Unknown. We're going to be getting started in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, drop in the chat. Say hello. Say what's up.
Yeah.
Say what's going on with your day.
How you guys doing?
We've been talking about Cats.
Yeah.
A movie of Cats is being made and will
Jellicle
be airing
songs
soon.
for Jellicle cats. You Google cats, maybe cats behind the scenes or something on YouTube. There's like a little featurette right now featuring Taylor Swift, Idris Elba, I forgot he's in it.
Oh, wow.
Jennifer Hudson, Jason Derulo, who I forgot existed, Rebel Wilson.
Wasn't Jason Derulo, I got stamps on my passport internationally.
Yes.
Lipstick stamp on my passport.
Sounds like an old vaudeville guy.
Improperly. They wouldn't let me into Frankfurt. My passport expired.
Or a lipstick isn't a valid passport stamp. So.
You're right. Hey,
Whatever.
Diana, Sarah, Fork and Skillet, this is their first time catching the live stream.
Great.
Hello.
Hi. I can't see the comments from where I am, guys, but hello to everybody.
KB, Kathy, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Taylor, yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, hey, guys.
Louie, oh my
Louie,
gosh, what's
everybody.
going on around here? How's everybody
Awesome.
doing?
Great to have you guys.
Spooky Wednesday, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Spooky Wednesday.
Spooky Wednesday to you all. I hope
And
that,
also with you.
You will enjoy
Oh, there
your
we go.
time with
Okay,
us
here we go.
We're going to be getting started in just a few minutes.
Great.
Please feel free to share this video to get it out to other people.
Michelle?
Take this time to tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah.
Especially if it's spooky.
Yeah. Or it has to do with cats.
Or it has to do with cats. I've been playing Banjo-Kazooie, an old Nintendo 64 game. I'm presently in a world that's horror-themed.
Oh,
It's
great.
all ghosts and, like, traversing, like, big pianos.
Oh,
where,
cool.
like, each key is the size of a human, so you have to, like, jump across the keys of a piano and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. I'm
That's
into,
fun.
like, headstones chasing after you and stuff.
Cool.
Spooky.
Nice.
Spooky. Also, Luigi's Mansion 3 got a release date announced
Oh, when
today.
is it?
Halloween.
That's a good release
All
date.
Hallows Eve.
That's awesome.
October 31st, Luigi will be
Cool.
getting ghosts out of a haunted hotel,
Oh, hey, Morgan.
and we'll be playing.
Let's see. Finish the evening shift at work. Tails. All right, awesome. Diana, yay that you love the long hallway. It's awesome,
Oh,
right?
awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm very, very proud of it. Tomorrow's new episode, I think, is one of my favorites of the season.
Cool.
I don't want to pick favorites,
Uh-huh.
but tomorrow's features the first professional performer I ever directed.
Oh, great.
And it
This
was-
is code just for me, but who wrote this? Because I'll know what you're talking about, maybe.
Derek.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
And it is a very fun story and something of a milestone for old Willie.
Yeah.
So, thank you
That's
so much.
awesome.
I'm so glad
Looking
you enjoyed
forward
the
to
long
it.
hallway.
I love it. It's great. A real keep you wanting more kind of scenario, which I guess I like.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
like
that's
I'm used to like binging, and I'm sure a lot of other people are, and like wanting more and
Mm-hmm.
everything. It's like it's wanting more, but at the same time, it's wrapped up and satisfied. It's like
Yeah.
kind of a best of both worlds sort of situation. I really like it a lot.
It's a fun,
I know
weird
I'm biased, but I
format
do really like it.
to be doing micro stories.
Yeah.
Like flash fiction horror.
Yeah.
It's fun to get to like dabble in a bunch of different topics
Me, I binge. Yeah.
and get in and out real
Yeah.
quick, and then you're just looking for the next one.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool. I like it a lot.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to do. So cool. Diana asked, is the most recent episode in the Hawthorne Junction world? Yes. So that was a story that was pitched to me, and it was brought up by the writer, Ryan Schumann. Should I set this in Hawthorne Junction or should I not? Now, Hawthorne Junction is a Hunt-A-Killer premium box. Kristen and I did a series of like solution videos for it. So if you saw those or if you played Hawthorne Junction yourself, you know what it means to go missing in Hawthorne Junction.
It's trouble.
Now, I don't think you need to know what the reason is why people go missing.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, you go there, you might end up disappeared.
Yeah.
And the most recent episode of The Long Hallway is about a couple that dealt with.
Dealt with. Yeah.
Yikes. A series of disappearances in town. So if you're in the know,
You know what that means.
you know what that means. If you don't know,
You don't have to.
you don't have to
but
know.
it might be fun to.
It's about like the torture of this couple, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is fun to know.
Yeah.
It is fun to know. And
Hi,
yes,
Tabitha.
it is. We made the decision. Yeah, let's officially set it there. That'd be fun.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah. Diana, a big
Ooh, sorry.
cliffhanger. See, to me, this is the thing that I don't want to. Now it's very fun and fascinating getting to like write stories and direct stuff because it's nice to see people have theories about things. To me, there's no cliffhanger at the end of that story. To me, that story ends on something like the thing they didn't want to happen happened. Period. End of sentence.
Yeah.
But I totally understand why you feel like it's a
totally.
cliffhanger, and that's also very fun. You may never, ever, ever get to know more. Although, I mean, I guess you could get Hawthorne Junction and you would figure out.
Yeah, and you kind of, like, once you saw that, you're like, oh, I see what happened.
I see what the connection was. But to me, that story is its own. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Even if these things aren't tied up with a bow, I like that they.
Diana, did you play or watch us do Hawthorne Junction? Because if you did, you would know what happened to them. That's what we're saying. But it could also just, like, you could just be like, okay, a bad thing happened. I understand that. Boom. But like, you could get details if you played Hawthorne Junction or if you watched our video.
Personally,
Spooky
even if that story were not set around Hawthorne Junction, a pre-existing place with its own mythology, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, so like they
went missing too.
Right.
Yeah. It's over.
Something bad befell them.
Yes,
like
exactly.
definitive now.
The thing you should have been afraid of.
Must be real.
Gotcha.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do this.
Sure.
Kristen and I are live on youtube.com/talkbomb right this very second. Come hang out and watch us record a live spooky episode of Guide to the Unknown.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah, Diana, I bet if you like even, I'm not saying this to like get you to watch or it doesn't matter, whatever, but I bet if you even like started the Hawthorne Junction video again, I bet it would jog your memory and be like, oh, that's right, that's what happens in this. So this must be what happened in the long hallway. Like, I bet you wouldn't even need to watch the whole thing. Or you could like fast forward to the end or something like that and figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me do this.
But yeah, I'm really, really, really glad you enjoy it. And I'm very excited for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So hot.
I know. It's just not pleasant.
I'm already sweating. I have elbow sweat.
It's just not pleasant.
No, it's okay.
What happened there? Oh no.
Hey guys, we're live right now on youtube.com/talkbomb doing this week's episode of Guide to the Unknown, so come hang out. There's a chat full of people already talking, and it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about storming Area 51. Why do people want to get in there? What the hell is happening?
And just what do they think is even in there?
Started to peek in at the end. Didn't fully commit.
Oh, God. So dumb.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, spoilers for
Yeah,
all
I
you.
know. Whoop, whoop. You guys will find out in a sec anyway.
Yeah, it's Alien Night.
I'm wearing a alien-ish t-shirt for the occasion.
What is space?
Space baby.
Space baby? What is that? Where'd you get that shirt?
There is this artist who I'm newly obsessed with. I wore her shirt last week. I'm a little embarrassed because now I feel like I'm just like wearing all this, like to you guys at home. So like, so Kristen only wears these t-shirts now.
Right.
It is an artist named Kimmy Tallant, like Tallant. And yeah, if you her Instagram is KW Talent spelled that way. You can go check out her stuff. I like love it. It's like a lot of like weird kind of like semi-trippy, usually like girl characters doing different things. It's cool. It's like weirdo art.
Cool.
Really
Sweet.
enjoying it.
I like
but
that.
yeah, I wore the Space Baby
Space
one today.
Baby.
I was embarrassed because I wore this. I worked in a coffee shop for a little while today. And I was wearing this shirt, and then where I was sitting, like other people walking in could see my computer, and it said like Storm Area 51 really big on it. And I was like, if they saw me wearing this shirt and then they see me working on this Area 51 thing, it's like cute for the show later that I'm themed like this. But right now it just looks like I'm somebody who's just fully obsessed with space.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But so what?
I know, but I felt self-conscious.
All right, fair enough. Whatever works. Taylor says, theory for what's in Area 51, all those missing odd socks.
Gotta be.
I would love it if there was like just like a teleported place where stuff goes, and they built a warehouse around it because they're like, we don't know how this keeps happening, but they also they don't know what to do with it, and they don't want to announce to everybody that they have this teleporting section of the planet or whatever, so they can't tell us where all our socks are.
Right.
They just have to be like, they end up here. We're trying to study why, but we can't talk about it with the world, so.
Yeah.
We just got to sit on it.
Yeah, we got to be quiet.
There seems to be a portal in every single dryer.
That all filters right back to Area 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Washing machines are portals. We're on the same page.
I had a friend who climbed inside one, disappeared. Never saw them again.
My God.
My God.
We better storm Area 51 and get them.
Gotta get them back. P2.
Yep.
Coming
me
for you,
too.
bud.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to open up my notes, make sure they're
No
working, syncing. Beep, boop. So how do you functionally want to do this?
I think you should go first because you'll
I have some
explain,
setup?
like, what the
Okay.
deal is, and then I'll talk about what's going on now.
Okay, great. That sounds good.
Cool.
Just give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail,
No problem.
2 twitches of a kitten's whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to polish the old spectacles,
Sure.
and then I'll be right with you, everybody. Can you please hold?
Sure.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Let me get a few chugs and glugs.
Yeah.
This sucker. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the stuff. Okay, everybody, we're about to get started. We would still really appreciate it if you would share this show
Yeah.
or, I don't know, just
Hey,
post
Christy.
about it to people, tell your friends, write reviews. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All
All
that
the
kind of
stuff. But in the immediate, if you share the show, more people can come in and hang out in the chat while we're going. So they can watch us. You guys can talk a little bit. So, yeah, share
Yeah,
it up
we
and
love
get
that.
more people hanging out.
Also, hello, Christy Spinks.
Mm-hmm.
You're just in time. We're about to get started.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we're good.
Cool.
So basically, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
So that's that then. Okay.
So here we are.
Well, then here we are. Here we
right.
go.
Here it is.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Kristen.
I'm William.
McCavity is a mystery cat. He's very tall and thin. Mm-hmm. If you are listening to this in real time, the trailer for Cats dropped today, y'all. Get on it.
Oh, how
Will and
awesome
I
would it
can't
be?
stop thinking about cats.
How awesome would it be if we could announce to people like the trailer for Cats is out and surprise,
Exclusively.
Kristen's been working on it all this time. Kristen is part of the production of Cats.
I play McCavity,
Oh,
the mystery cat.
can we
So it's
start?
perfect.
You know, like people will start those petitions to like gain exposure or whatever. Can we start a petition so that you can get in on a review screening of Cats early?
Wait. Wait, is the petition just for us to receive a screener of Cats? Is that what
I
you're
didn't
saying?
say us. You.
I just received the movie
No,
early.
you go to a screening. It's you and the cats, no other humans.
You said screener, which is like those things they send to your house. So
Oh.
I thought you were saying, let's get a petition going for somebody to send me the DVD. Like
well,
anybody cares about
I may
that.
have flubbed the
Yeah.
words. I have.
Yeah, I got you now.
That I do some light work in the kind of entertainment industry, it is
Brag.
my next goal.
Yeah.
Is to get to the whatever statue you need to be for people to send you screeners. That's my next goal. Whatever it means for people to send you screeners of movies, that's what I have to be.
I would love that.
I would love that.
And I think it can be like, I think there are higher tiers, but I think it can be a somewhat low tier, like depending on what the deal is.
Exactly.
Like
I don't think
that
it's
if
outrageous, yeah.
If we hosted a podcast that was popular, that was about movies and TV, we might get screeners for things early.
Yeah.
So that we could like release
not
our
impossible.
podcast about it on like the day it comes out or whatever.
Right.
Because I know some people have Bravo podcasts that I love get screeners of like Southern Charm, so that the day that Southern Charm comes out, their review can be ready.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's important work. Is that a reality show?
Yes. On Bravo.
Understood. Not the kind of screeners I'm interested in.
I'm just doing all the above. To be fair, Cats, Southern Charm, other things, I want all of them.
For anyone who works at Bravo, Lifetime, TLC,
yeah.
those are not the screeners I'm interested in. You can direct those to @ChillAndKristen.
Yes. Oh, by all
She will
means.
take them.
By all MTV too. MTV's got a lot of good reality shows going right now. Anyway.
Anyway,
It's a story for another day.
is it? That's a bald-faced lie. We'll never talk about that again.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this week on Guide to the Unknown, we're going to talk about a massive topic in the
Yeah.
headlines recently.
Yes.
You may have seen it. You may have already made your plans
Right.
for it. Hashtag Storm Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk all about Area 51 this week on the show. Finally, brother and sister united on a topic.
Yes.
We're going to parse out some of the origins of Area 51. I'm going to get into that in a second. Kristen's going to tell us all about this endeavor to
Yeah.
break into one of the country's most elusive,
Right.
secretive military bases. And for what purpose? I'm not sure.
No, all will be revealed.
I can't wait.
Do you know anything about Storm Area 51?
I will say I have deliberately avoided.
Okay.
The only things that I have seen are memes. You shared a few on @GTTUpod.
I shared one in our private Facebook group.
Oh,
So
I thought it was on the public account.
facebook.com/group/GTTUpod. I deliberately don't share memes on our social
Interesting.
media.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
But yeah, if you go to our group, I shared one I really enjoyed because it was a teeny alien, like in a hallway, like backlit, and it said like, when you bring an alien home from Area 51, and it said, I threw up like a little kid.
Wakes you up in the middle of the night.
I threw up.
I threw up.
I thought it was really funny.
I threw up. The alien you brought back
Yeah.
had a rough night and then wakes you up to let you. I
threw up.
That's so funny. I threw up was like that was like the code word for like it's all over now. If I was trying to fake sick to get out of school, there were no more magical words you could possibly say than like, well, but I threw up.
That shuts it down.
It's over. There's no proof.
There's no proof. And like you can't really like send a kid to school when they said they're throwing up because like that's going to be visible. Like it's going to be a mess. It's not a good idea.
Right.
That's like, and I've told you, I've talked about it for years. I don't remember where I read it. This wasn't just produced. Well,
What?
I was gonna say this wasn't just produced by me. I read or heard at one point that similar to the throw up thing, if you have diarrhea, it shuts it right down. If you want to get out of work and like you feel iffy about it or whatever, but you like this is a desperate time, desperate measure situation. If you say like I can't come in, I have diarrhea, what are they gonna say? They don't want you there.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it's totally done deal.
It works. It works at all levels
Right.
of life, all responsibility levels.
Yes.
I've heard that even if the president wants to go golfing, he just goes, "I have diarrhea.
I can't do it.
Cancel all my meetings for the day."
What are you gonna do?
No, sir. Are you sure you're not up to it?
Yeah.
I threw up. I have to go play golf. It's over, Johnny.
The cost is shame, but it is a guarantee that you are now out of whatever that thing is you didn't want to do.
Dunzo.
Yep.
See you on the links.
Exactly.
Well, anyway, so I'm gonna kick this off by talking about what Area 51 is, some of the myths surrounding it, and kind of sort of the origin of where it started.
Cool.
But even that's somewhat negotiable, strange, shrouded in myth.
Yeah.
Now I will say, and maybe I'll turn this outward to you a little bit. What do you know about Area 51, or prior to doing research on it, what did you think you knew about Area 51?
Like almost nothing.
Yeah.
I knew that it was an alien thing and that it was a big deal. I had Area 51 and Roswell mixed up in my head. So when I was doing like light research for this, when we were ironing out who's going to do what, I kept looking for something that I thought was an Area 51 thing that turns out it was a Roswell thing.
Yeah.
So the crashed, craft or whatever and everything. I thought that was Area 51, but it's not.
1000% the same.
Yeah.
I think before looking into this, I straight up thought they were synonymous. I thought the Roswell crash was what then became Area 51, or I don't know.
I don't know what I thought either. I actually totally forgot about Roswell, at least during the day yesterday. Like I totally thought that incident was Area 51, and then I read the word Roswell. I was like, oh right, that's.
Oh, it's got to be its own separate thing, I guess.
Yeah. So I knew like nothing about it.
Yeah. Well,
and still don't really. So
there is crossover. I will say my earliest thing in my sort of timeline. I have a loose timeline of events.
Yeah.
The earliest thing I have in my timeline is July 8, 1947.
Huh.
An unidentified flying object crashes near Roswell, New Mexico. Though it was officially reported to be a weather balloon, many say that was a
balloon
cover.
boy in it?
Balloon
Oh,
boy.
talk about I threw up.
I know he flew
Oh
off.
God, that poor kid.
And then the mother had an incident on the air as well.
Yes, she did.
There's a theme.
Oh
theme.
God.
Anyway.
And of course, this is the theme.
Of course, this is always the theme. This is the underlying theme to all our work.
Yeah.
Many say that the weather balloon story was a cover-up, and that the craft was then stored on an Air Force base in Nevada. According to the CIA, secretive flight testing has been happening in that area since the military began testing U-2 CIA spy planes in 1955, around the time that UFO sightings started coming out. So they're testing a bunch of stealth bombers and stuff like that, and surprisingly, coincidentally, people in the area start seeing mysterious crafts in the sky.
Yeah.
Crossed over. Now, a lot of this information that we have about testing U-2 bombers and whatever else on this Air Force base didn't become confirmed public knowledge until 2013.
Oh, uh-huh.
When thanks to the Freedom of Information Act, almost the entire thing reveals that this air base, Area 51, has always been about testing aircraft.
Right.
But is that maybe just what they want us to
Right,
think?
exactly. Is that just a cover?
Come on!
Come on.
I've got a section called Evidence of Weirdness.
Great.
In 1974, a memo was written to then CIA Director William Colby. Wonderful cheese.
Absolutely. One of my favorites.
By an
marbled cheese.
Oh, I love a marbled cheese.
Yeah.
This memo was written by an unknown CIA official. The memo reported that astronauts aboard Skylab 4 had inadvertently photographed a certain location. Here's a quote. There were specific instructions not to do this. Redacted was the only location which had such an instruction. Of all the military bases that we might have in the country, only one was listed as a place that cannot be photographed, even by astronauts up above. The only one. The only one.
Huh.
This information, the photograph, was later released, and evidently CIA Director William Colby even questioned how necessary it was to censor the photographs, saying, what really does it reveal? If exposed, don't we just say classified Air Force work is done there?
Yeah.
Like, you can explain...
What was in the picture?
It's just a picture of a base. Like, all you can see is, like, the tops of buildings. And, you know, it's not like there was, like, a little alien
right, yeah.
in the photograph.
Yeah.
It's just, like, buildings and stuff. And they also point out that, like the USSR almost certainly had satellite photography of the area anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a secret that there was a thing there. The secret is what's going on in the buildings.
Right.
So William Colby was basically like, well, the cat's already kind of out of the bag. Unnamed CIA director who wants to admonish these astronauts who accidentally took a picture of Area 51.
Right.
I mean, what are we going to do? And honestly, time has proven, like, just release them. Who cares? It's what's happening in the buildings.
Yeah.
It's what's inside that matters.
Of course.
Now, I think it's also worth pointing out that this might mean, maybe even the CIA director is unaware of what was really happening there and what was at risk by
I think that's an
sharing
argument for a lot of things, right?
Yep. But I would also make a real-life plausible argument that the unnamed CIA person, whatever, who was like, damn astronauts!
Yeah.
Maybe they were just kind of a nut, and maybe they were, like, way too obsessed with secrecy and privacy. Like, there are a bunch of military bases. This is the one run by somebody who's like, don't take any photographs advertently or inadvertently.
I mean, totally possible.
Right? There's just one guy who's like really uptight.
Yeah. That could be.
Yeah. Here's Wikipedia's list of reasons why there are conspiracy theories surrounding Area 51. The storage, examination, and reverse engineering of crashed alien spacecraft, including material supposedly recovered at Roswell, the study of their occupants, and the manufacture of aircraft based on alien technology is said to have occurred there.
Okay.
So we're essentially reverse engineering alien tech.
Right. It's a big crossover.
They say that at Area 51 there could be meetings or joint undertakings with extraterrestrials. More on that.
Okay.
Working with extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
The development of exotic energy weapons for the Strategic Defense Initiative or other weapons programs.
Okay.
The development of weather control. The development of time travel and teleportation technology. The development of exotic propulsion systems related to the Aurora program.
Ooh, what's that?
The Aurora program is about building a triangular black spacecraft that's stealthy, that doesn't show up on radars. I looked it up.
Cool.
It never existed.
Oh my God. Where do these ideas come from? Do you know?
I don't.
Yeah.
I think honestly some of it's word of mouth.
Yeah.
Some of it is people who claim to have worked there
Right.
and then leaked the information later. And then I presume it becomes a game of telephone a little bit as well. They say that there could be activities related to a shadowy one world government, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Supposedly there's a Cheshire airstrip named after the Cheshire Cat, who famously
Smiley?
is able to disappear.
Yeah.
This is an
Oh.
airstrip that can't be revealed unless you splash water all over it, and then it comes into view.
What?
Isn't that kind of interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Now, you mentioned this man to me,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't know who the hell he was when you...
Well, I didn't either. I mean, I
Name
found
dropped
it. Yeah.
Are you going to talk much about Bob Lazar?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
So Bob Lazar is a very vocal dude who says that he worked at Area 51.
Yeah.
And he's somewhat responsible for a lot of the things that people believe
Right.
happens in there. So he said that not only did he work at Area 51, which is a super secret, government facility.
Yeah.
He worked in Sector 4.
Oh, the most secret of all.
The secret sector inside the secret facility. Even more secret.
Yeah.
There was a 1996 documentary called Dreamland, which featured an interview with a 71-year-old mechanic who claimed to have worked at Area 51 in the 50s, so this would have been somewhat near the beginning, and he revealed the following. He worked on, quote, a flying disc simulator, which had been based on a disc originating from a crashed extraterrestrial craft and was used to train pilots. He also claimed to have worked with an extraterrestrial being named J-Rod.
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 Is it J-Rod?
Yes.
Wow.
J-Rod.
Huh.
And described
Sounds
using...
kind of like A-Rod.
My God. What do you have to say for yourself?
A-Rod. Alien rod. Oh my
God. This goes all the way to the bottom.
Oh my God. To the bottom?
Yeah.
I feel like A-Rod's at the top.
Yeah, he's at
He's
the
engaged to J-Lo? He's doing great.
Is he really?
Yes.
Wasn't he attached to Madonna Madge at
Yes,
one
he
point?
was. Oh my God. Yes, he was. Briefly.
Wow.
Briefly.
He's rounding the bases.
No, he's sliding into home, I feel like.
Oh my God.
He and J-Lo seem like a couple
A-Rod.
that should have always been. It makes so much sense. They look perfect together. They're both like beautiful human specimens. They're both from New York. They're both of Latin descent. They're both like powerhouses in their... You know what? Okay, go ahead.
this is like we accidentally struck a nerve. It's very weird. You seem to be angry that they didn't get together sooner, and it's hard to have an answer for that.
They've been through so much separately. It could have been
guess.
prevented if they were together.
I guess so. From Benifer and...
Let's say Jenny from the Block would have been so different.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he could have been rubbing lotion on her on that boat instead of Ben Affleck. You're right. Could have been so different. Can you imagine how different your life would be if he had been in the Jenny on the Block video? Or whatever?
No!
Anything might have happened. So this 71-year-old man who worked at Area 51 and described working with an extraterrestrial being named J-Rod.
Okay.
Also described using a telepathic translator,
Okay.
which sort of
Like
affirms...
like Injured Cold?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that we've talked about with aliens before, that like they might speak telepathically
Right.
and stuff. Now, in 2004, Dan Burrish, which is a pseudonym for Dan Crane. Sorry, Dan Crane.
Okay.
I don't know why his name and his pseudonym are both available.
That's weird. I guess the cat's out of the bag for
Seems
Dan
like what
Crane.
you don't want.
Yeah.
But okay. Anyway, Dan Crane claimed to have worked on cloning alien viruses at Area 51 alongside J-Rod.
Yeah.
So J-Rod has been like working like a workaday alien at
Yeah.
Area 51 for a while. Yeah, I'm on a number of projects.
Man.
I've got a lot of irons in the fire.
A lot of balls in the air.
I'm really burning the midnight oil. Or as we would say on my planet, burning
midnight-
the Galactus Armatron. That's a real laugher on my planet.
I was just going to make a noise, like as we say on our planet, burning the midnight. Like that's what they call it.
Or as we might say on my planet, oh, J-Rod.
Oh, what a cut up.
I'm going to take off my telepathic communicator now.
Yeah. I need a rest.
Please stop talking to me. Presidential involvement in Area 51, or lack thereof. I only have a couple of entries here, but I thought they were kind of interesting.
Yeah.
When Bill Clinton was president, he made Area 51 exempt from environmental disclosure laws.
I read that. That's so weird.
Yeah. But the site was not referred to as Area 51 in this. It was referred to as the Air Force's operating location near Groom Lake, Nevada.
Yeah.
Groom Lake is a
Groom Lake's
dry
like a big
lake.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a salt flat that Area 51 is situated right next to. Evidently, it's good for testing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Barack Obama was at an event. He seemed to be giving medals to artists or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, he said, when you first become president, one of the questions that people ask
there
you
you go.
is,
Lip smack.
what's
Yep.
really going on in Area 51? When I wanted to know, I'd call Shirley MacLaine.
It's a good joke.
It's a good joke. Shirley MacLaine is in the room.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah, was it like the correspondence dinner or something like that?
It wasn't
yeah.
a correspondence dinner, but there
like,
were just like art, and then I think
celebs.
yeah, it was like Mort Burlstein or some famous guy. Some famous old man was sitting in a chair next to her. I will say, when I watched it, I was like, oh, it's that guy, and I couldn't think of his name just now.
Yeah.
So anyway, he looks over at Shirley MacLaine like he's worked you into his bit.
Yeah, he gets you. Shirley MacLaine is famously into like UFOs and crystals and a lot of outside of the box thinking.
She also, I looked up, she wrote a book called Saging While Aging.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
In which she
She's
describes
awesome.
having alien encounters and having seen a UFO in Washington, D.C. when she was 18.
Yeah. That's great.
Saging while aging.
Saging while aging.
How great is that?
Yeah. She's like very interesting and like fun to listen to.
Anyway, so Obama said that joke, and then he goes, I think I just became the first president to ever publicly mention Area 51. How's that, Shirley?
Yeah.
Just like,
What an affable guy.
I know.
God
It's
damn it.
cuckoo.
Yeah.
And I threw up again. I had more diarrhea while he was talking.
The most.
The most diarrhea.
Anyway.
I thought Shirley MacLaine was so old, so disgusting, that I had diarrhea on the
Then
spot.
I threw up and had diarrhea simultaneously.
And then the last thing that I have for you are just like a few
Yeah.
smatterings, splatterings. That's like my bits and bobs.
Yes.
Smatterings and
But
splatterings.
smatterings and splatterings right after a diarrhea joke is rough stuff.
It's not the best.
No, I know
Admittedly.
it wasn't premeditated.
Admittedly. So Area 51 is a central plot point in the movie Independence Day. What?
So immature.
What?
Plot point.
Plot point. So in Independence Day,
God.
they find out that Area 51 does have an alien spacecraft, and that's where Jeff Goldblum gets the brilliant idea to give the alien mothership a cold.
Yeah.
A virus. A computer virus. It's featured in the X-Files, but strangely only in one episode.
Okay, that is surprising.
And it turns out that Mulder switches bodies with someone there. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Moving on.
Was that early in the X-Files
Who
tenure
cares?
or
That was
later?
like 6 years in.
Huh, weird.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, one of my favorite uses of Area 51 ever. In Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the entire movie is about getting the Ark of the Covenant. And at the end of the movie, it's taken away from Indiana Jones by the government and said that top men are going to take care of it from here on out. Who? Top men. And the very iconic closing shot of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark is of an old man pushing a crate, presumably containing the Ark of the Covenant,
Yeah.
stamped top secret, do not open, with like an item number, down a long hallway in a huge warehouse of other crates. The implication being the whole adventure that we just partook in is but one
Right.
of thousands of things that have now been stored in this warehouse.
It seems like a huge event that would be singular, but it's actually a drop in the bucket.
Drop in the bucket.
Right. Totally
Loved
sweet.
that. Now, Raiders of the Lost Ark never said that was Area 51. Here's what happened. The fourth Indiana Jones movie, and a bunch of people just thought the joke, there was a fourth Indiana Jones. There was no fourth Indiana Jones movie. That's everyone's favorite joke to talk about
Yeah,
the fourth
yeah, yeah.
movie. I don't think they ever made one. Check yourself
I must
before
have
you wreck
blocked it.
yourself.
Yeah.
They open that movie at that warehouse where Indiana Jones is being pushed around by the Russians.
Ah.
Russians, I hate these guys.
Does he say?
He says that about Nazis. He should have said that. I think he just goes, Russians.
Huh.
And looks tired and dusty.
Yeah.
So anyway, they push him into the warehouse, and they're going to try to get this other alien thing. And they pan over Hangar 51.
Uh-huh.
Now, that's an Area 51 reference.
Yeah.
I always kind of didn't like that they took that thing from Raiders of the Lost Ark and made it Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tried to undo it in something you might hear soon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but I did not know that in Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, while they call that place Hangar 51, it's not just an Area 51 reference. Have you heard of Hangar 18?
No.
Hangar 18 is on an Air Force base or military base in Ohio that is also said to be housing some of the remains of the Roswell crash.
Oh, okay.
So there's a
that's
second
cool.
Area 51
Yeah.
called Hangar 18.
Oh, I had no idea.
And it's such a deep cut
Yeah.
that they made Hangar 51 a
Yeah.
reference to both
Right, it's a
places
mashup.
in Indiana Jones 4.
Yeah.
Which is very kind of fun and playful and interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so the last thing I have is about this Hangar 18
Yeah.
that I think is kind of interesting. So in a 1988 interview, Senator Barry Goldwater claimed he had asked General Curtis LeMay
Ooh.
for access to a secret UFO room at that military base in Ohio. And an angry LeMay said, "Not only can't you get into it, but don't you ever mention it to me again."
What a cliff. Talk about a cliffhanger.
A Space E, LeMay.
Wow, way to make somebody even more interested in it, I'm sure.
I know. Don't you ever
Yeah.
talk to me
Like,
about it again.
That would just magnify my interest in it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that interesting?
That's super interesting.
Very strange. So that's some of the origin and
Yeah.
public mentions of, and a little bit of pop culture
Yeah.
about Area 51.
So that's the setup for why people are even interested in Area 51 and why it's kind of an infamous thing. But I'm going to bring us into today and this Storm Area 51 movement that cropped up in the last week or so, depending on when you're listening to this. So what Storm Area 51 is and started as is a Facebook event page that was made, they say, kind of as a jokey thing, and then sort of caught on like wildfire. And it seems like most people still understand that it's kind of a joke, but it seems like maybe some people are taking it in an earnest way. So here is where, here's who started and everything. So if you go to the event page, I marked myself as interested. I won't be going, but I want to keep up with the, comings and goings. I know some of you little guidies who listen to the show who have friended me on Facebook. I saw that some of you guys are interested or going, so we're all on the same page here. But the page says it's officially hosted by these Facebook pages. One is SH Word Posting, because I'm in shambles. That's the name of a Facebook page. Another one is Smiley Coon. And then the third one is The Hidden Sound. So the S Posting, because I have to say this word a lot, S Posting page has 69,000 likes, and it's essentially like a meme lord page. I went to check it out, and it's just kind of crazy things. I just didn't know what SH posting was. Did you know that? I've heard that term. You can kind of put it together, but I didn't know exactly what the deal was.
Crap you don't care about?
No, it's like trolling with a purpose, kind of. It's trolling plus. So here is the definition of SH posting that I found online. It's posting large amounts of content of aggressively, ironically, and trollishly poor quality to an online forum or social network, in some cases intended to derail discussions or otherwise make the site unusable to its regular visitors.
Oh.
So it's like trolling with a more specific agenda, kind of.
So we'll annoy everyone.
Basically. So that's who started
Cool.
Storm Area 51. The other person who's in this is a gamer who has 2,000-ish likes on Facebook, and they stream on Twitch a lot, it looks like. And then the third person who's attached to this is an event planner, and it seems like they put together music festivals, and they have the least amount of followers, which is about 1,500.
Okay.
So definitely Meme Lord is at the top of this pyramid, and then these other guys seem to be helping. And what it says on the Facebook page is the event info is, quote, We will all meet up at Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
Oh my God.
Now, from an NPR article for a little bit of context for our listeners at home. Quote, the sprinting style is a reference to Naruto Uzumaki, a Japanese anime character who runs with his chest pointing forward and his arms jutting straight back behind him.
Yeah,
So we're going to Naruto run very fast to break through the barriers with all of us going full force and get to see,
right.
quote, them aliens.
that's pretty goddamn funny, to be honest. We're
Honestly-
going to Naruto run so that we can run faster than their bullets.
Honestly, a lot of this I found very funny.
That's pretty funny. I heard people talking about that aspect of it, the Naruto running, and Garrett from Mega 64 was like, yeah, it's the it's like a wise position to take, like leading with the face.
Yeah.
It's just your face. You bent over, leaning forward.
I
so your
could picture it,
face
yeah.
is coming first before anything else. Block the rest of your body with your face.
Keep that safe.
Crazy.
Oh, God. And then the info links to their official Storm Area 51 website. So I went to that website, and it's basically like a placeholder. There's not a whole lot there except for a merch store, and it says, let's get them aliens.
Okay.
And now I want to describe some of the merch that they have available for you.
Okay. Great.
I'm opening the page right now. Okay.
Do we have like an affiliate link? We've never had sponsors on this show.
Maybe it's time.
How awesome would it be if we had a promo code for this stupid thing?
Oh, God. Okay, I assume this is slang that I'm not aware of. I obviously didn't even know what, like, SH posting was. I want to know what you think this is.
Okay, great.
This is a unisex tank that says, I clap alien cheeks. I'm sorry, it also comes in a basic tee. I clap alien cheeks with a picture of an alien on it.
I clap alien cheeks.
What do you think that means?
Honestly, I would assume that it's some element of twerking.
That's what I
booty
thought.
bouncing.
Like clapping your cheeks is like.
But how do
twerking,
you
but
clap someone
exactly.
else's cheeks?
That's what I wanted your thoughts on.
I don't
know.
Oh, you don't know either?
No. You know what? I should have looked that up. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick.
Oh.
I'm gonna put I clap cheeks and let's
careful
see what
with this
happens.
one.
Yeah, I know you're right. I'll clap your cheeks meaning is an autofill. Let's see what happens. Clap your cheeks, Urban Dictionary.
Don't read out loud.
Oh, okay. To beat someone's ass.
Oh.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's like to beat someone up?
Yep.
I'm going to clap your cheeks. How can you stay mad?
I
How
know.
can you possibly stay mad if someone says I'm going to clap your cheeks?
And the example they give in context on Urban Dictionary is, boy, I'm going to clap your cheeks if you don't get over here.
Come on. Man, yeah, I got my cheeks clapped.
Hold up, I'm about to clap your cheeks.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, so I clap alien cheeks. Hashtag Storm Area 51. I survived Area 51. I saw them aliens.
I clap alien cheeks. It's such a funny shirt to wear. It's funny as a phrase anyway, but it's funny to like wear a shirt and then just like go run some errands and it says I clap alien cheeks.
Alien cheeks.
God.
There's a coffee mug with an alien and kind of like a caution sign. I effing love aliens, but the actual word.
Okay.
I was born on the wrong planet, and more designs coming soon.
Okay.
So this is what is currently on the Storm Area 51 website, and then just a thing that just says, let's see them aliens. So this is...
Let's see them aliens is also so
it's
sort of
all-
like relaxed. Like
Let's see them aliens.
storming Area 51
No.
would be just kind of like walking up and have like seeing a bunch of guards and be like, let's see them aliens.
Yep.
Come on, bring them out.
This is... there, and there's also like...
I want to see one, please.
There's all written like weird youthful internet speak, all of this stuff, and there's also a quote. Well, I'll just find it. So NPR, I got a lot of this from the NPR article or whatever. They
So stupid.
they wanted to clarify. They were like, look, it looks like most people know that this is a
Yeah.
joke. And let me
Like 99% of people know it's a joke.
right.
Yeah.
And the way that, oh no, oh crap,
What?
did I accidentally erase it? Oh no, I copied and pasted something here and I got rid of it. Hold on a second.
What was the concept?
The concept was like, it was funny though. I want to find it. Hang on, I have to find it real quick. I'll just go to this NPR article. We might have to edit this or something. A little
Okay.
bit. It's worth it. I remember thinking, I don't want to oversell it, but it's a direct quote from somebody on the page. It was like just stupid and funny.
Give me 5 seconds of sound, so it'll be easier for me to see the wavelength disappear than anything else. that should be sufficient.
Okay.
So about 45 minutes in, that happened. Hey, Molly, can you come here? I wanna put you on camera for some people. Come here, Molly, come here. Molly, can I have a kiss? Come here, baby. Nah, she's afraid. She doesn't want to come over.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, you've got it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this. I feel partially outed as an old man for not knowing cool slang like clapping cheeks.
Clapping cheeks.
Part of me thinks I should have been using that phrase more. I don't know. Yeah, the dog literally. I invited the dog to come over on camera, and she looked concerned. And then
She
went
probably
and
doesn't
laid
want
down in
any
bed.
body heat on her.
She doesn't want any part of this.
Yeah.
Well, she can't have her job seeing herself being associated with, like some weird
That's right.
internet comedy. So
That's true.
you understand.
Yeah.
I
I don't blame her.
whatever. Screw whatever I was trying to
okay.
do. Forget it. It's fine. All right.
Okay.
We're back in. Here we go.
Yep. Okay, so the NPR article kind of like included a quote from the event page that somebody left as a comment just to kind of illustrate like most people seem to think of this as a joke, like whatever. And the quote that they put in, it says, "We are forgetting something very crucial," wrote Nick Pravka. "We need vape lords to create a smokescreen to block out satellite and camera images." So that's what's
right. All right.
that's what's going on here.
That's
It's funny, right? It's so stupid.
I'm having a real issue because like on the one hand
I
I'm
know.
like kind of grumpy at myself for finding it funny,
I know.
but it's pretty goddamn funny.
I know. I'm trying to think. There are other.
Oh, I
things.
forgot something else. We need vape lords to create a smoke screen. That's great.
It's
They're
really
gonna be
funny.
clouded in smoke from all the vapor. It's turning the blandness of our generation.
I don't think this is our generation. To be fair, Will.
We're just on the outside
Yes.
of it, though. To be fair,
Yeah. I don't know. Like the guy who created, I'll go into a second, is 20.
he's 20.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, then, yeah, they're a different generation. But it's taking the sort of like mundanity and turning it into like our strengths. All the vapors, like use your
And we're gonna
use
do-
your ability.
We're gonna Naruto run.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I know there are other things that we enjoy that are like this. That's like, I know this is stupid, but I know this experience is not what you would think that we would like, but we like this thing. I can't think of what that would be exactly.
There was, I think, recently we talked about 2 surfer bros who showed up in court. You told me about it.
Yes.
And they're like, officer, or like, Your Honor, I have to tell you, my friend and I were star-crossed. He, a bodyboarder, and I, a surfer, should not get along. Something like that is so broad and stupid.
That seems like something I
was
would
great.
like. I'm more thinking along the lines, and this is old now, about what a kick we got out of Chad Johnson, the Chad, from one of the seasons of The Bachelor. Like, by all accounts on paper, like, people talking about clapping cheeks and making vape clouds, like, that doesn't seem like our kind of people
No, I
necessarily.
agree. Yeah, that doesn't seem like
and
our
yet,
sense of humor. It's
really
it's
enjoyable.
working. It's working.
Yeah.
They've
Like,
done it.
Remember that guy Chad talking about how he loved milk?
Yes. Boy,
We
I
love-
love it.
We loved it.
Yeah.
So I think it falls in that
I
category.
clap alien cheeks.
I clap alien cheeks. So on this event page, again, for what's on the event page, it's all supposed to go down on September 20th. And currently today, it's marked as 1.5 million people going, which doesn't mean they're definitely going, but just so you know, this is the popularity of this thing. And then 1.2 million people interested. So there are a lot of people aware of this whole thing. And it is kind of like a weird phenomenon. So, like, who are these dudes and how did this start? The guy who created the page, I assume the SH posting guy, spoke to NPR. He gave a fake name. He gave a pseudonym. He said his name is Val because he said he doesn't want to be harassed. It doesn't specifically say, like, this is the guy behind the S posting page, but I assume because it's made by that page
Right.
and they're saying this is the guy who created it, so whatever. He's 20 years old and he's from California. And so a quote from him was, quote, "I just thought it'd be a funny idea for the meme page." Oh yeah, so yeah. Anyway, "I just thought it'd be a funny idea for the meme page," Val said via Facebook Messenger, and it just took off like wildfire. It's entirely satirical though, and most people seem to understand that. He told NPR that he'll, quote, "more than likely be there, but not for the intended purpose." He's been talking, quote, "with some pretty great people about planning a different kind of shindig, perhaps something educational, though it was unclear what exactly the lesson would be. Whatever it is, Val said it is unlikely to include, quote, sprinting through the desert at 3 a.m. Okay, this idea of there being something educational he'll be there for, I think he's just trolling NPR.
Yeah.
Because what even?
I don't know. But it also could be somebody who's, found themselves in a somewhat fortunate position of everybody being like down for this idea.
Yes.
And being like, how can I spin this into something?
Right.
Like, this is going to be something that, like, as crazy as what I'm about to say is, this is something that this dude should be putting on, like, resumes for the foreseeable future.
Yes, because there are all kinds of weird businesses. Even if this isn't a resume for like, like a white collar job or something.
Right.
Like there are all kinds of weird like meme and creation companies that pop up. Now you get
Yes.
a big job.
This
with
is
something like that.
valid. This is valid cleverness and creativity.
Yeah.
It's a little bit lightning in a bottle, but
Yeah.
it's also very interesting and would not have happened without him. So maybe he's trying to spin this into some sort of like, well, what can I do to turn this into something that even more people will see as legitimate and interesting, and I can be a part of, and turn this into a career.
I think so, but I think he would be wise to keep it in the same vein of what he's been doing and not
agree.
have it be educational, whatever that means.
I agree, but I can't
So-
imagine being in this position and
I
how it
know.
would make your head spin.
I know, absolutely. So I think
Millions
he's
of
probably
people
like,
yeah.
NPR is messaging me on Facebook
Yeah.
like, yes, I will turn it into an educational endeavor. And that's going to be like a big picture of clapping cheeks or whatever and like how to do so. Like, I don't think it's going to be an educational thing. I
Right.
think he's going to use his moment wisely and in the vein of what's happening right now.
Clapping cheeks.
Clapping cheeks. I clap alien cheeks.
Man, if there are people that are like about to fight and one of them is like, I'm gonna clap your cheeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap them cheeks. Doesn't the whole thing fall apart?
Of course, you start laughing.
Right?
Yes.
And then you're just having fun.
Clap your cheeks. It's so funny.
It's insane.
So my guess about what this event might end up being like, mainly from the inclusion of that music event company thing, I feel it's going to end up being like an alien-themed rave or like EDM concert or whatever.
That seems outdated. EDM? Is that still current?
I don't know if they call it that, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like DJs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. These are 20-year-olds. I clearly don't know what they're doing. I don't know what clap cheeks means.
It's over for us.
I didn't even think about vape clouds until that guy brought them up, so I don't know. But no, people go to like raves. It's so weird. Like I have some people who I'm friends with on Facebook who are like younger clients of mine from the salon who added me.
Yeah.
And like they dress up and go to festivals and stuff, and they're like electronic music festivals, ancient. But so yes, I think it could be something like that, and or this is gonna be like Firefest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a big problem because
Well, everybody's
I
booking their
think
own
that-
stuff, right?
Yes,
Like, yeah.
totally. But I just would not be shocked. I think that S-posting guy could totally rise to the occasion or whatever. But it would not shock the hell out of me if we forget that this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in September we hear that there was a big disaster out
Yeah.
in Nevada.
Oh, 100%.
Because of Storm Area 51. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we'll see. But yeah, everybody's booking their own places. But then, I don't know, I didn't think about that much. But like they go to the event and there's not enough room or
I've
whatever.
heard that there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
It's a dead zone even for like cell service. There's nothing there.
Oh man. Well, what there is there in not in the town that Area 51 is supposed to be in, but the closest thing to it is a hotel that's benefiting from this publicity from Storm Area 51 called the Little Alien Inn.
Oh.
So it's an alien themed motel with a delightful website, William. I got
Oh,
on
really?
it. It's a way old website. It's very out of date.
Great.
But also completely charming, like the other stuff. It just seems like it's run by real people,
Yeah.
which is always great. Maybe real people like don't have a staff who are keeping their website up to date and they're doing it themselves and fall a little behind. And it feels like a very like passion project, like effort of love kind of thing.
Oh boy, they don't know
And
what's about to hit them.
They were interviewed for this NPR thing, and they said they're totally booked up for that weekend.
Oh, the meme lords and vape lords are going to love it.
Yeah, I hope they have a lot of smoking rooms.
I've heard the Ish poster guy is a righteous dude.
Oh, yeah. Righteous dude. Wait, what is that? That's from something with Adam Sandler.
Nope.
He's a righteous dude.
It's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of that butter churning lady from.
If peeing in your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Gross.
Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Okay. So on the website for the Little Ale Inn, they have on the main page, and it's just like, it's really, really old. It has different tabs on it, but they look like kind of like tabs in a notebook sort of thing.
Cool.
The home site or the home page shows the list of dates for upcoming meteor showers and also the dates for upcoming red flag and green flag test dates for the Nellis Air Force Base.
Whoa.
Because they know that people are coming out to see this kind of stuff. It also still has the Valentine's Day dinner specials listed, which is a photograph of a piece of paper.
That's perfect.
It has a tab for pics from their remodel, which includes like they retiled the floor and they have like an alien kind of head tile in there. They show like their dining room eating area that has like some alien mannequins and like a rack of t-shirts that are probably alien themed and a picture of a flying saucer on the wall. It also has a picture of the new kitchen floor, which I find very sweet and funny because like
that is sweet. No one's going to see the kitchen floor.
yeah, like why do guests care about that? But they were obviously very stoked about it, so
Yeah,
they just
they're
like
proud
put
of
it up
it.
there. Yeah, totally. They also have a tab for a tour with a tour company that's not specifically affiliated with the hotel, but they put it up there because they must have some sort of arrangement or something. It's called the Area 51 Adventure Tour. And I'm going to read you the description because it's kind of like, it has some tidbits in it that are interesting. So this is a quote from the website. It says, "The route to Area 51 is some of the most incredibly scenic in the world. On the edge of an ancient dry lake, we view very unusual Indian petroglyphs that resemble aliens. We then explore this mysterious dry lake where recent sightings of UFOs have been observed. Another beautiful drive along the extraterrestrial highway, we arrive at the famous Little Ale Inn. This location has been the host of numerous documentaries and movies, including Independence Day. Here you will find a wealth of information and souvenirs on the top secret area. Captain Chuck Clark, an ex-Air Force captain, has written a manual on Area 51, which is also available for purchase. After a great alien burger at the Little Ale Inn, we journey, or I guess it's like alien. We journey to the infamous Black Mailbox, a sacred meeting place for UFO enthusiasts. We arrive at the absolute perimeter of Area 51 through a strange and deformed Joshua Tree forest, where the guards, the men in black, forever stand watch, along with detection devices, listening devices, and cameras mounted along the cactus. The signs read, "Top secret military facility. Keep out. Use of deadly force authorized." It's very spooky. This is an extreme tour to the world's most top secret military facility, home to the real X-Files.
Wow.
So I read that and I was very intrigued by it, and I wanted to know specifically what was the deal with the black mailbox that he was talking about. So I'm going to leave us with that. The deal with this black mailbox is that it came to be a thing because Bob Lazar said that he met people at that spot to see scheduled flights of UFOs that had been reverse engineered by the government, like you were talking about. And so it's become kind of an emblem for Area 51 in this whole thing. It's an actual mailbox of somebody who lives in that area. It's a mailbox of resident Steve Medlin. And now it has padlocks all over it because people have tried to steal his mail over the years. And basically people have generally messed with it a lot. So this mailbox has been replaced a few times because people have stolen it, shot it, like all kinds of weird stuff. So the black mailbox is now a painted white mailbox, and it has like graffiti tags and stickers all over it and stuff. But I guess he's just kind of given up. He's just like, people are always going to do stuff to my mailbox, so whatever. But he still has it padlocked. And then he has a smaller mailbox below it that just says alien, because Medlin said he was tired of getting mail addressed to extraterrestrials in his mail. So now he has like a place for them to just put it.
Wow.
Just like fine. But people who make pilgrimages to the black mailbox often put dollar bills in there as a little offering.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
Jackpot.
I know, totally.
We need one of those.
Absolutely.
That's great.
So that is Storm Area 51
Yeah.
and a little bit of what people could expect in that area if they go.
We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for updates as this continues to carry out.
Well,
We've got 2 months until it
Yeah.
actually happens, right?
Right. I mean, I'm now interested in Storm Area 51, so I think theoretically I'll be getting posts about it in my feed as they come up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll keep you guys posted if anything particularly great comes up.
Well, I have heard that there are other like hotels and bed and breakfasts, whatever, in the area that are booked.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people are truly
Oh, totally. They're
putting their
going to
money
go
where their
for a
mouth
thing.
is. They are going.
Yes.
And I've also heard that the Air Force has said
Yes.
bad idea.
Yes. The quote isn't even that important. I have it in here, but they basically said, like, we don't think this is a good idea. Like, please, nobody try to breach the facility or something like that.
Yeah, a bunch of people are going to show up, not really know what to do. I wonder if there are enough local resources to be able to like hang out somewhere.
I don't know, because
Or
you're right. It
whatever.
seems pretty deserted. Like, things are pretty spread far apart from each other.
And do you remember on the Lowe files, Rob Lowe and his
Certainly
boys
do.
tried to drive to Area 51, and they were told to turn around
Yes.
and get out of here.
Yes, I do.
So I have a feeling that this
If
is
Rob Lowe couldn't use his clout to get through there.
I know.
But did he Naruto run?
Oh, you know what? That's where they got it wrong. John Owen
Yeah.
should have started vaping to build up a cloud.
Matthew Lowe could be off to the side, just kind of like waving it into formation. Yeah.
As Rob Lowe, Naruto
Go,
runs.
John Owen, go! Matthew's just he's trying to stir it up.
They can see his cherry red lips coming at them from a mile away. His face pointed right at them, running around. If you were in the area, now we're not going to fly to Area 51. If we lived in Nevada already,
Yeah.
would you go?
No, too many people.
Too many people?
Yeah. Sounds like an SH show.
Yeah. There have got to be now people, specifically corporations,
Yeah.
looking at this being like, how can we get people to come to our city like this, right? There've
That's
got
a
to
good
be
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people who are like kind of flavor makers and who are supposed to kind of like keep tabs on what's hot right now for big corporations are trying to find a way to incorporate this maybe.
Or even just like smaller scale, with
Yeah.
like the Wendy's account being like,
Yeah.
I think you should hashtag storm Wendy's.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, Wendy's is pretty big to me.
Wendy's is pretty big.
That's what I mean. Like somebody who is like supposed to be like, all right, what's like a hot trend is like, oh my God, how do we work this into our marketing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
I don't blame
Salem,
'em.
Massachusetts is
That's
like,
super fun.
we want a storm. We'll show you the witches
Totally.
if you come here.
We got them.
We got witches.
Yeah.
You think we don't?
Yeah. We'll show you.
Come here and I'll prove it. Cool.
Yeah.
Storm
Awesome.
Area 51.
Man, I learned a lot.
I know. So did
This
I.
is great. I basically, like a couple days ago, just knew that Storm Area 51 was a thing. I was seeing a couple of funny memes, but I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
Now I know. I hope this was helpful for you guys too.
I did just see like pictures of like people smiling with aliens,
Yeah.
and it's just like caption like me and my alien I got from Area 51.
I know. I
like-
was like, I don't really know what's going on. It's obviously something about stealing aliens.
Yeah, and, like me when I go to Area 51 and it's someone just like wearing like sneakers and shorts. Me leaving Area 51 and it's like the Master Chief from Halo. It's like everyone's gonna go to Area 51 and get what they want.
Yeah.
Like everyone's gonna storm in and then be like rocking the coolest high tech clothes. Have an alien friend that lives with them.
I really enjoy this.
It's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
It's really funny.
Well, there you go.
Oh, God.
We've reached the end of another episode of Guide to the Unknown. Thank
That's
you
right.
all so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed this show, go rate, review, tell your friends.
Yep.
Hit up patreon.com/GTTUpod, facebook.com/group/GTTUpod.
Yeah, you can go see that sweet meme I posted.
Oh, it's so funny.
really fun.
It's so stupid. It's so funny. At GTTUpod on all social media, and you can
Yep.
also talk to us online.
That's right. I'm at Chillin' Kristen on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm at The Myth Traveler. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week for more spooky stories. Hell, maybe we'll even have
Yeah.
an update. Maybe we'll be watching
Maybe.
the Storm Area 50 Storm Watcher.
Yeah.
We'll start
Storm
doing.
Watchers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it tie-dye.
Yeah. But until that time comes, we must travel.
Back to the netherworld go we.
And we're clear.
We're clear.
That was fun.
That was great.
That was fun and psychotic.
Yeah, totally.
I clap alien cheeks.
I loved it. I
is
clap
so
alien cheeks.
funny.
Oh my
It
God.
is so funny.
Okay, Taylor doesn't know what the hell that means either.
What?
That's good. She said, I'm 21. I misunderstood clapping cheeks.
Yeah, I had never heard that phrase in my life. Not in all my days.
Oh God. Loved it. Good, Diana. Good. I did too. That was really fun.
Taylor also said, burned my wrist getting pizza out of the oven. Worth
Oh,
it for
no.
delicious pizza.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Could
Absolutely.
not agree more. We're very much on the same
Yeah.
page here.
Thank you. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
There's a theory. Here's a theory. Everyone who goes to Area 51 meets their government-made clone.
Oh
The
God.
mirror armies collide. I
Ooh.
like that a lot. You break into Area 51 and you see yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap it. Christy, you know what? That makes so much sense. It didn't even occur to me that it would be cheeks on your face. It didn't for 1 second occur to me.
I immediately
Clapping
thought,
cheeks.
when I knew it had something to do with fighting, I thought it was, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to clap your cheeks.
Yeah. Clap your cheeks.
I'm going to slap your face. Yeah, I guess so.
But
I'm gonna
that
box
makes
your
sense.
ears. It does. It makes perfect sense.
But it didn't even occur to me. You're totally right.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what these
Man,
kids are doing these days?
I know. They're crazy.
Kids are.
I will say
mysterious.
I am getting to the age where I don't know all of the celebrities and I don't care.
I've been there for a while. Not even.
This is very
not
new
even.
for me.
Like, I feel like sometimes it can be braggy to be like, oh, I don't even know who Justin Bieber is. Or
Oh
something
no,
like that.
I
I genuinely for a long
Yeah.
time have not known who
who young people are.
No, I'm not bragging. It is what it is, but it's a thing. I'll know names now. Like, I recognize the same names I see all the time, but I don't always necessarily know what everybody does. Like, I genuinely thought that Post Malone was just like some sort of like influencer or something. I think everybody's an influencer because this is two celebrities who I thought were just influencers, and I found out later. I thought Post Malone was just like an Instagram person, but he's a rapper.
Yeah.
And Sophie Turner, I think we talked about this on the show actually, because she played Jean Grey in X-Men, but she married Joe Jonas, and I completely same thing. I thought that she was like an influencer, and she's an actress and on Game of Thrones and stuff. I guess I think anybody who I don't know is an influencer, but it's not the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw a while back, Lynn popped in, our sister Lynn.
Oh, nice. Hey, Lynn, if you're
Just
still
saw
here.
that. Hey, Lenny. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, but
Yeah.
hello.
Hello. Awesome, guys.
Yeah, everybody. I think this might be the end of the road.
Yeah.
Unless anybody's got anything.
I forgot how hot I was during that, which is a
Yes,
testament.
and now I'm very abundantly aware of how toasty it is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I think
Yeah.
maybe this is
We're
going to
gonna
be
go
a wrap.
Douse ourselves. And
Instantly turn on air and put some ice in this glass and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
toasty.
Oh, one
Taylor
thing
says
though. That's
one
fine.
thing.
Yeah. No pressure, Taylor.
Yeah, now we're waiting.
Yeah.
Check out Humans Are Orcs on
Okay.
Tumblr. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Cool. I'll do that.
Um,
Diana said short but sweet. We're intentionally we've been having some like meetings on God's Notes that might be changing a little bit. We're intentionally trying to keep it a little bit shorter. It's been a little long, I feel.
I feel like we've been going for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which is
So
just
we
a long
specifically with this show we're like, let's try to keep kind of tight notes, and I'm actually very happy. I think that we are at a good time.
Yeah, also, you know what? While we've got you all, how would you feel about shows similar to tonight where Kristen and I cover the same topic
Yeah.
together?
Because this is one of the things that we talked about, but then this one just kind of fell in our lap. It just made sense because
Yeah.
it was kind of a big topic, but we were like, why don't we try this out this week?
Like that way we would have an episode that's just like episode 90, The
Yeah.
Mad Hatter.
Right.
That's it.
I love that's our go-to
Go-to.
example.
Go-to monster.
You liked
in
to like
our-
this, Christy? Cool.
You liked it
I
like
mean,
that?
I did too.
Yeah?
Michelle liked it too.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of the fears is that people would think like, oh, it's stripped down or something like that. But honestly, I think they would make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more depth, a little more interesting. Yeah.
Oh, good. People like it? Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to continue sort of like plotting and planning. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause we have
when we'll really
another-
pull the trigger on it.
Another kind of idea.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the modern topic. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All right,
I think that's a
guys.
wrap on us. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for hanging out with us. Really hope that you had a good time. Thank you all for like talking back to us and
Yeah,
stuff.
totally. It's awesome.
Being like a cool group of people that it's nice to get to chill with every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
you know?
Taylor, seriously.
Yeah, you can all fall asleep.
I just know that when I'm myself cruising podcasts and stuff, like when I start, I mean, not that I won't listen to something if I like it if it's over an hour, but I definitely have a little teeny thing where I'm like, oh, that's a long one. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
just an
I like,
investment.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like under an hour, so it kind of makes sense for us to do that, I think. So good. I'm glad that you can get some good sleep then. It's
yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, totally. Everybody
Yeah.
fall asleep now.
Yeah. Go.
And we will see you next time.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Vamp for a minute. My mouse doesn't work and something's covering the button to turn this off.
Do.
Almost doing like the Sonic the Hedgehog music.
Do. Go, Mod, Christy, Mod. Do.
All right, bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Diana.
We're not- Keep going, Dust.
Oh my God, is it really still going? Oh my God. Bye, Michelle. Hope your knee feels better. Ha, ha. Oh my God, I'm so hot. Oh my God, I'm so hot.
Bye-bye.
Oh.